Good evening and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. This is Kristen and I am back with the layouts that I created for France. So you all have, or some of you all, have been with me while I have worked through the different Yum Box layouts that I've done for my family. We went through Greece. I'm not going to go through every page because I know that if you have been watching all of these, then you have seen them multiple times. And we did Austria. We went to Spain. And when I say we went to, if you are new and have not watched these before, I mean, we went to my mom's house, at least in the beginning. We went to my mom's house and we tasted foods from the Universal Yum Box from that country. We did a holiday adventure where we did 13 different countries. And then we went to Poland. And every time we get together, we will try to either order or make food that is from that country. So we did paella when we did Spain. We did Polish sausage. Let's see, when we ordered like not German food. We did, I can't even remember. We've been doing this for almost 2 years. So, okay. So here is Poland. That was January 2020. And then when I did the 2019, when I did Spain, I also did the 2021 time because I had to have all the colors that I needed out and everything. So Spain was in 2021, so I just put that in the back of the book. So the next country that we did was France. And the first layout that I did is this one. And I layered up all the pictures on red, white, and blue paper, just different pattern paper, solid paper. Wow, I can talk. This is like a felt. This one with the flowers on it's like felt. Almost feels like some kind of old school wallpaper or something. I started this paper with a dye ink pad and just striped it like a few times over and over until it was pretty thick. Because it's kind of whitewashed looking. And then I used my Tim Holtz Distress Oxide. I believe the one I used is this one, the Faded Jeans, and sprayed a couple of sprays close and then some further back, so there were some speckles. I cut a banner out of the scraps that I've been using for all of the pages. I have this little gemstone. It's super fancy, and it came from a super fancy store. I was going to show them to you, and I know they're here. Oh, here they are. The Dollar Tree. They're so cute, and there's like 32 of them in here. They're like pink, hot pink, purple, blues. So I thought those were really cute, so I grabbed those today. This right here is a part of a map. This is some sheet music and some words. This is like a text. And this all came out of the Park Lane Maps, Text, and Ledgers. And you will see a ton of this throughout all of my pages. Like I usually put a little piece of this on every page just because it's such a neat paper pad. This right down here says, well, obviously it says France. Came from this alphabet sticker book that is like washi tape. So you got to be careful with it or it'll tear like washi does, but it's really nice to work with for the most part. And then this flag came from a Recollections collection that had a whole bunch of flags from different countries. And so far I've had one for every country that I've done. And I love that. And then I put this Made with Love sticker from Stickabilities on here because my mom made the French onion soup old school in the little bowl. And then my aunt made quiche. So it was super yummy. Every page I do, I put this Life is an Adventure washi tape down. And I put 3 of these little globes, and I usually trim those out. And I used some Tim Holtz phrases from his ideology book, and I just got a new one because I love the phrases. It's like, it makes journaling kind of easy, although I will add more journaling later. I don't see it. Anyway, I have two Tim Holtz books, and I like them. They're really kind of quirky little phrases. Like this one says, "Hello there, something wonderful, the sweet prize of life, and my heart's desire well." That fits every little bit of all that. That is my first page. The second page I did is this one. And here is more of that Park Lane paper pad. I used quite a bit of it on here. I just layered up everything again with lots of red, white, and blue. I did have a lot of like patriotic type paper that I just tried to cover most of the stars so it's not as patriotic looking. These are Jolie's a Europe set of stickers or embellishments. Because my niece did not like these, and no one did because they were mushroom flavored chips, I kind of yucked up this picture. Personally, I'm not a floral fan, so this paper that her picture is on is not the most attractive. So that was kind of the plan. And then this right here, these two things were just a strip of paper that got cut from something else, like I had bordered something, and this was the leftovers. So I trimmed a piece off here and kind of yucked it up, and then inked it a little and distressed it, and then put this one here, matted my washi on this page, and put it on this strip. And then this cute little women's bathroom sign came from the Studio G chipboard stickers. I'm trying to use these up. I'm getting there. But I've had these, I think that I looked, and these are from like 2013. Yep. So trying to get those used up. So I love this page. Put a couple more Tim Holtz things on here. "We are ladies traveling alone, far from home," is what it says. And this is a map of Paris. I just popped it up after I matted it. I popped it up on foam squares to give some dimension to this page. And that is number 2. And you'll notice that my pages are pretty flimsy because I put them on these are the ones that come with your scrapbook typically, because then I can mat them on something harder, a good piece of cardstock. And sometimes if I don't go all the way out, then I can still trim it down and put a border page behind it. Just depends. I like to be able to be flexible, and these pages, I'm not going to use them for much anything else. So that is what I usually do when I'm doing something like this. This entire book will be on white back. The background page will be white on every single page. I mean, I may doctor it like I did with some of these, but it will be a base page of white. So here's the boys page. And I did not do it on purpose originally. I had a girls page and thought, ooh, I can use these. And so then I thought, oh, I'll make a boys page so it'll make it all fitting. It says his eyes were bright, he was ready and willing, which is true because our boys were 10 when we started this, and they were ready and willing to try all the foods from all these countries they had not, some of them they'd never heard of. So they did really good and tried all sorts of really interesting things, and I'm so proud of both of them for that. So I matted this stuff up on red, white, and blue as well. Put the heart stickers on any picture that was something that we all liked. None of these have it, but I have a star I need to put on these two, because some people like these things, but they weren't like, ooh, that's so good. I used more of this Park Lane paper with the maps, and this ledger is also from there, and I will use this to journal and write some notes about these snacks that we had. I then took my Zig memory pen and just wrote, sketched out lines around the pictures. I knew that I could not draw a straight line, so I went ahead and made it rough and kind of sketchy looking. Because I knew if I tried to draw like a straight line, nope. And then here I just used my blue and red. It's a blue ink and a red dye ink. They're both in an ink pad. And I just kind of took my paper and like buffed the ink on there because I didn't want to have to matte this, but this was not going to stand out on the white paper. Believe me, I tried. So I just enjoyed the way that looked. So it kind of just gave a little color and texture to the page. And I did 4 pages for Greece. Here is my 4th and final page. I mean, not Greece, France. Whew. I'm tired, people. It's been a long day. We started summer school today. Not me personally. I work at a school. So this is the last page pictures that I had. So I just put all the ladies up here. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, no. There we go. I put all the ladies up here, and then these pictures that kind of coordinated with the person above it. And this, the word real came out of the Studio G chipboard. I had to glue it on there because, like I said, these are from 2013, so they're old and they're not as sticky anymore. And then this happiness came from this Me and My Big Ideas Mamby chips. I love these, and I'm going to be sad when they're all gone, but they are so great. I love arrows and stuff because they're just nifty. I put the little hearts on here for the things that we loved. This was something that we all kind of liked. They were like honey mustard chips, which was okay. The globes that I put on every page are on here. It's almost like a Where's Waldo because I kind of tuck some of them and hide them. Because here's one and here's one, and the other one is hidden right here. Not on purpose, really. And this paper right here is more of the Park Lane paper. Here's another bit of a map, and this is actually a European map. And then the other thing on here, there was something else. Let's see, there's the washi. I got a star. And there was something else I was going to say about this page, and I can't even think of what it is. Most of this paper is either stuff I am trying to purge from my stash, like this blue here is, I believe it's Recollections paper that I have had for, I don't know, 10 to 15 years, a very long time. I got it at Michael's, obviously, and it was like a set. It had like this pattern, and so like there were 5 or 6 different patterns, and like 8 different colors for each pattern, and 4 sheets of each. I mean, I had a ton of it, and I was never a pattern paper kind of person, so I'm working my way through it, trying to get rid of a lot of stash and use it in my books. This blue is from a Paper Studios pad that's kind of like Disney inspired, like the colors are real bright and, you know, pretty. This bottom one down here is Simple Stories, no, Project Life paper, and I love this. So I've used it here and on this one, which is super fitting because she is a photographer. This bottom piece is pinkish red, and I found it in this Heidi Swap kit that I must have got it maybe at Tuesday morning. That doesn't say on the label, but this is from 2014. I don't know when I bought it. I didn't know I had it. I've heard Heidi Swap multiple times in all these videos I watch, and I have never owned anything Heidi Swap. Yes, I do. So it is this paper that I pulled out to use. I can't wait to find something to use this paper because it's so neat. And I told you I don't do florals, but I love that. All right, so that is the end of France. Next is going to be a different and interesting experience. I'm going to be doing, I think it's 5 countries, and I have like 10 pictures because it was all Zoom. So this is all from Switzerland, and then I have a few pictures from Thailand. I don't even have the book for Thailand. I can't find it. So we're going to have to be creative here, people. So hopefully I can think of something creative to do, and hopefully you all will come back and see what I do. I may pull a tutorial from scrapbookingwithamarie.com and use it for one of these or a couple of these pages, because she just posted a bunch of really neat tutorials that I really want to try. I hope you all will come back and scrap with me and continue this journey through all these different countries. I mean, don't you want to see all these different countries? Of course you do. So I hope you will join me, and I hope that you have had the chance today to do something you love with someone you love, and I hope to see you back here real soon. So happy scrapping.